Trévise has been awesome. You know, the one thing that makes a camp really good is when you have a great staff, right? And then you have players that come ready to work, ready to compete, and they're talented from all across the world. So it's been a great experience. I'm having a great time with the campers, teaching, even learning a little bit, and helping develop the next generation of great players. European basketball, because they play professional earlier, they get a lot more experience. So their ability to play with older guys, it helps their guys develop at a faster rate. Their IQ is better, their skill level is better. But you know, the US is not too far behind, but they just have to update their model, so to speak, and make it more like European. Allow these guys to play with older guys so they can develop and learn.
You've played with one of our most offensively talented French players. Do you see who I'm talking about?
Rodrigue Beaubois.
Rodrigue Beaubois,
yeah. Roddy the Blur. Yes, I do. Roddy played with me in Dallas, and he was on the championship team. Just instant offense. Like, good kid, instant offense, can shoot with the best. I'll never forget his greatest game I've ever seen him play was in Golden State. He dropped like 40+ points in like 35 minutes, and he was cooking. We called him Roddy Buckets. You know, Roddy Buckets was his nickname, and one of the toughest players to guard in practice. One thing about French-born players, high-level IQ, high skill, but they have a variety of different players. Like some people, countries are known for like point guards. Other countries are known for big men. France is known for all-around basketball players with multiple skill levels.
As you just, I don't know if maybe you know you would be interested in French player presenting in the next draft.
Oh, you never know. I mean, there's a couple good ones in there. I mean, I can't really say any names right now. I'm not able to do that, but I know there are a couple good ones. Dirk's influence has been obviously felt, right? When you see guys like Luka Doncic, when you see Jokic, you know, and those type of players, like, you know that he's had some type of influence. And, you know, the way Dirk went about his business, the way he was a professional, the way he led his team, and then the way he led his team to a championship is why those guys look up to him. And he produced. Like, he produced in an era where the guys he was playing against were the best. Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan, Chris Webber. You know, those three guys were the best power forwards to ever play the game. One of three. So he had tough competition, and he delivered every single time.
You've won a 6th Man of the Year trophy during your career. It's not that easy coming off the bench. What would you say a young player to embrace that role and be able to perform out of the bench?
The one thing about being a player on a team is you have to star in your role. So if your role is to come off the bench, one thing about coming off the bench, you have an added advantage because you get to see how the game is being played, you see how the pace, you see how the referees are calling it, and then you can see the coverages that the defense is playing or how the offense can affect the game. And so as a player coming off the bench, it's a great role to have. Like, I didn't call it coming off the bench, I just called it I'm a 6th starter because not only did I come off the bench, but I always finished the game. So it was a great role for me, and it's one that I had in college, and I was able to carry that over to the pros.